Good afternoon, I'm Kaitlyn McGrath. Here's what's making news this hour. A married Canadian couple was on board the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370. The flight went missing on March 8th while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. Xiaomo Bai and Muktesh Mukherjee lived in Montreal for many years before relocating to China. They were returning from a vacation in Vietnam to their Beijing home and to their 2 young sons. It was a slippery, dangerous day at the women's ski slopestyle event. 2 Canadians crashed, but 2 more added to our medal count. Teenager Dara Howell captured gold with an impressive pair of runs in Sochi. Howell took the lead after her first run and held on to win Canada's 4th gold medal at the Games. She becomes the first athlete to win a gold medal in the new Olympic event. Canadian Kim Lamar also won a bronze. Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a treaty today with Crimean leaders to make the peninsula a part of the Russian Federation. The treaty was signed 2 days after nearly 97% of Crimeans voted to unite with Russia in a referendum that has received international criticism. The United States and the European Union say the vote violated international law and took place while Crimea was under military duress. Chantal Da Silva joins us with more on the story. Concussions are a problem across all levels of football. And with more research emerging every day about the effects of head trauma, there's been a growing push to make the game of football safer. Mark will play his first game on March 8th against Team Russia, and if all goes well for his team, they'll be playing for gold a week later. For Western News, I'm Kaitlyn McGrath. With Kingsmill closing, London is losing a piece of its past. From the inside, it looks like an ordinary department store. But most stores don't have a pneumatic tube system from 1932 running through it. And its elevator is a relic too, even fit with its own operator. This store has 148 years of history, but now the family says it's time to close. Kingsmill has stood in the same spot since 1865. Yes, Kingsmill has been here a long time, even before Canada was a country. And all that time, it was owned by the same family.
Currently we have members of the 4th, 5th, and 6th generation of our family working here in the store. And it all started with this man, T.F. Kingsmill, who came from Ireland as a young man.
But now, the current T.F. Kingsmill and his wife, Lori, are retiring.
Believe me, you do get to a point where you just feel like it's the next natural thing to happen. Yeah. I think we're at peace with it, is what the best thing I could say about it.
Mm-hmm. These days, most people turn to malls or box stores for their shopping. But Kingsmill was one of the last family-run department stores, and many are sad to see it go.
So coming here today is a little bittersweet. It's like saying goodbye to an old friend. I've often popped in for gift items and really liked the personal service.
This final sale marks the end of an era, but the Kingsmills prefer you think of it as a final chapter in their legacy.
And we like to focus on, isn't it amazing that it has lasted as long as it has, as opposed to being sad about it closing.